Behind the Scene with E and J. My name is James.
And my name is Ernesto.
Today we have a great show for y'all, but first we want to remind you to like us on the social media outlets, share us with all your friends, and keep on listening to all the episodes, and thank you for your support. And now, without further ado, we welcome Disowned.
Cool. Awesome, guys. How y'all doing today?
What's up?
Not much. Cool. So anyways, big thank you for being here for, I guess, the second brief session episodes. I know we're all being quarantined and going nuts, but we wanted to say a really big thank you for being here and taking the time to do this. How's everybody doing? How's everybody been? I guess anybody can answer. There's a lot of y'all.
Doing good.
Trying to stay uninfected.
Trying to turn into a zombie. Awesome.
Yeah, everybody's staying. Are you all quarantined? Is everybody actually staying home, or do you have to go out? Everybody's staying safe.
I work.
I'm one of the essential workers, so I still work Monday to Saturday. But
yeah, I go to my friend Kevin's house. And
I saw that. Which I gotta give you props for all the doing for everybody. I mean, I don't know if anybody knows this, but I mean, like you and him have taken the task of actually going out of your way and taking, being productive and being able to help everybody that actually needs the mask. I mean, it's just an amazing gesture that you guys are doing, and I give you total props for that. It's really amazing what you guys are doing. It's pretty cool. So just so everybody knows, we're gonna give you your names, and you can just pick whatever you want. But we got Armando, Alyssa, Zane, Chris, and Micah. So what do y'all do? Let's see, Armando, what do you play?
I'm the drummer. I slap the beats down, so
you keep the beat going.
As fast as possible and groovy.
Awesome. And who else we got? We got Chris. You're the singer.
Yes, I do the vocals. Scream a lot.
And Zane, what do you do, man?
I play guitar. I write the meaty riffs.
And,
well, some of them.
Cool. And I know we got Alyssa. You played the bass and also vocals as well.
Yes, correct.
Awesome. And last but not least, we got Micah, also a guitar player.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
Guys, so how's everything going? Because I know that you guys just got back. Not too long ago, before all this started. You guys were just barely coming back from doing a tour. And pretty much everything just stopped, for y'all. So how was that? How do you guys as a band say, hey, let's keep positive, let's stay playing shows? Because I know you all did a live stream. What has it been talk around the band saying, hey, I know we just came out of this kick-ass tour, but now we got to keep on going?
I guess it's kind of hard to work right now together just because we can't jam. And I guess what we were trying to do, most importantly, was to come back and write some new material and put a new record out, which is what we're working on right now. So that's kind of where we're at. We really want to just focus on that and get it out so we can go back on tour. Mm-hmm. But since everything that's going around in the world is just kind of put things at a halt for us, which really sucks. But I know as soon as all this shit is done, we'll be able to write some more shit together and just continue.
Cool. Yeah,
tons of unwritten music.
Is it?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's difficult just to being able to even get a hold of each other and be able to play and stay in touch. So how was the tour? How was the tour coming from? I think you guys went all the way to the West Coast, was it?
Yeah, man, they played everywhere, dude.
Was it?
Albuquerque, Phoenix, San Diego, LA, San Ho, Las Vegas.
Wow.
You guys
we did 14 shows in 15 days. It was nuts. We celebrated Chris's birthday on that tour too.
Yeah.
Really?
That was wild. These veterans took me on the road for the first time. I've never been on tour with a band. It was totally such a fucking cool life experience, man. Super humbling, dude. Super exhausting. It totally you know, you grow up idolizing bands, you know, thinking about what they do, and it seems like just like fun all the time, but it's work, you know what I mean? It's our religion, it's our job, it's our sweat and our tears, you know what I mean?
You're the baby in the band.
Yeah, I am, dude.
Were you on van watch most of the time? Did they make you sleep in the van and shit?
No, I think we only slept in the van one day. We got lucky. We got a lot of love. You know what I mean?
That's actually really good.
I think that's Armando down there, dude. Fucking, he slept in the van one night by himself. He was like, "Fuck you guys, I'm not sleeping."
That's actually very good. Yeah, and that's something like I always notice that like a lot of people don't understand. That they think it's all like, you know, 24 hours of a whole bunch of fun and shit, but like, you know, they don't understand all the whole, like, you know, driving, sleeping in couches, sleeping on the floor, like grabbing food the whole fucking time. I mean, so yeah, props that you guys have fun. I mean,
the occasional vegan meal. Vegan home cooking, right? Stuff like that.
Tell him, Chris.
Yeah.
Sorry. Everybody was saying a bunch of shit. I'm talking about meals.
Yeah, talking about on tour, dude. You get some good ass vegan shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I ate a lot of good vegan shit. I try to look for a vegan restaurant in every area that we're at, and I succeeded most of the time, but most of the time I didn't. Some of the time I didn't. I can't remember a lot of the restaurants, but I guess the one that stuck out to me the most was the one in Dallas and Deep Ellum. It's called like Tiki Taco or some shit. It's right across from Three Links. I guess I remember that one the most because we were coming home and I was like, all right, we're back in Texas. And I had these badass like mini tacos and they had this bomb ass fucking oatmeal cream pie cookie that they warmed up for me. And like I'd have to say, like, I'm a big fan of Bowden Creek, but it totally was way better than that cookie. Yeah, dude. So that's why that one sticks out to me the most because I eat at Bowden Creek so much, and I'll always get that cookie. And I just, man,
dude,
it was really good.
Stoners,
so, like, Tiki Taco is really good. So if you're in Deep Ellum and you want some vegan eats, check that place out. For sure.
Awesome, man. That's very
when
cool.
you were on tour, what was one of the best places that you played, or what was one of your best, like, most memorable shows?
Dallas.
And meanwhile, I'm gonna take my briefs off here real quick.
Dallas.
Dallas.
LA.
LA was
dude.
awesome.
Fuck, LA is sick.
LA all the way.
LA.
That was wild.
LA was wild. They were really good.
Backyard.
They were all really good in their own different way, I think. But all of our shows were fucking badass. But yeah,
LA was really raw. It was a sick ass backyard house show.
Yeah.
House shows are those are always rad, dude.
Yeah, dude, they were passing around tanks and nitrous all night. It was fucking weird.
It was crazy.
Just be watching the van, man.
Yeah, dude, it was wild.
That's awesome, man. I mean, 14 shows in 15 days. That's definitely more props to you guys because that's definitely not easy to do. I mean, there's so many variables that can go wrong. It's just like for you guys to be able to pull it off. I mean, that's really good.
Dude, we did get lucky.
We got really lucky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
we had a
variables.
really good tour.
I'm gonna give a shout out though to Alyssa on that because we went through a lot of stuff in the beginning of that tour, and she pulled some magic that I've never seen before, back to back. And
thanks, man.
for sure, she definitely deserves props on that. I don't think we can thank her enough because we got out of sticky situations, and that was a badass tour. For our first tour, that was probably more successful than any other tour I've heard of for how well it went. So that was awesome.
That's so whenever this
bad for a local band.
Hell no.
So whenever all this is over,
you guys aren't a local band anymore. I saw the list. Shit, you guys are fucking right. Reagan, you Total Chaos.
You're
getting killer shows.
Yeah, we played with some really good bands before we went on tour and on tour. I guess we're not just a local band anymore.
No, that's good.
Right.
But
it's weird to think about, dude. It's weird to
shows on your belt.
Yeah, but yeah, for sure. Like, props to Alyssa on the whole tour for sure. Couldn't have done it without you. It was really successful. A lot of her friends really helped out and like.
Yeah, Alyssa got so many friends.
like stuck their neck out for us and shit. Like, I mean, like Salt Lake, that shit was crazy. We missed a snowstorm by 2 hours, and it was about 30, 40 kids stuck it out for the whole show.
Salt Lake is, I mean, those kids are. I played there back in the day. I played in an old band called Agent 86. It's like little known, but it was like way back in the day, back in the 90s. And Salt Lake, those kids, like, they're like, well, you guys aren't gonna like it here. The beer's only 3.2.
my homie
fireworks at the show. It was fun.
That's cool. They were energetic, man. They were like, as it was a small show, but they really had a lot of energy. They got into they were getting into every band.
There were young really kids there too, like young, and they were going down, dude. It just makes you feel good that it's still going, it's still alive. Kids still like that shit. You know what I mean? They're not just in like Drake or something.
Cool, man.
Yeah, my homie from Texas lives out there, and he somehow, some way brought me a Lone Star as soon as we got there. So it was really cool. Yeah, it was just really cool, man, because I hadn't seen him in like, man, probably 10 years, and then he brought me that beer. It just felt at home, and then he was my roadie back with my old band. So like it just like, I don't know, Salt Lake sticks out a lot to me on tour too, just because I got to reconnect with my homie. And just how the scene is, and it was in a pizza shop, and like we played with all the bands were fucking super rad.
Yeah.
And then Alyssa's homie took us in for the night, so we'd have to sleep in the fucking van in the fucking cold ass snow. It was just real humbling that day, and I felt real at home, and like it was just cool, man. Like Salt Lake was dope for sure.
So you guys right now have just one album out, just a self-titled album that came out on last year, was it?
We have a demo that we put on a tape. We released. I think it's got like four songs, 5 songs? Four songs. But yeah, and then the split. But we are sitting on a lot of material, dude. We are sitting on so much. So we're antsy as hell. And that's why this is so crazy, because like for us, I know for us, I don't know about everybody, but this is a little bit more than just something that we do for fun. It's kind of a lifeline for me. It's almost like religious. Like it kind of keeps me level. It's kind of like an outlet. You know what I mean? I feel like without it, like I feel that wall of, you know, that junk inside, like building up. You know what I mean? Because we don't have that release right now. You know what I mean?
No, I have ADD too.
Yeah.
Hey, exactly. Alyssa, are you gonna show us one of your masks?
Sure.
Oh yeah, Kevin's house.
I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot.
No, it's all good.
I heard you've been busy.
I have this pile of them I've been working on.
That's so awesome.
Wow.
But yeah, so like we have a bunch of different ones that, you know, fucking
badass.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it's like form fitting and everything.
Yeah, and like there's a pocket so you can put a filter. We put a filter in it too, and just because, you know, we're kind of focusing on, you know, healthcare providers and social workers and mental health, like therapy people who still have to go to people's houses and stuff.
Oh shit!
And a homie of mine has just interviewed us because he's working on a show called Unsinkable, talking about punks doing positive shit and not just being just degenerates that everyone assumes we are. So that one of those clips should be dropped today, actually. So.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome. That's
awesome. Cool. Yeah, Unsinkable.
Yeah, mostly. Then definitely gonna check it out. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
It's a lot of fucking work, and I don't think I ever want to see a sewing machine again in my life.
How long does it take to make one?
So we'll usually have like a day where we'll kind of prep a bunch of stuff, just like cut out fabric and everything, and then if we what is Zane doing? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. But so we'll have that. But then if we have all the materials and everything ready, we can knock out like 50 to 75 in a day. Like after this batch, we'll be over like 400 at this point.
Wow.
That is amazing what you guys are doing for that. I mean, that's pretty fucking cool. With the new album, like, well, I guess you guys are working on the new album. You're gonna be trying to work on it. So, like, how does the writing of it become? Because, you know, like, I've seen you guys live and I heard your music, and there's nothing but like there's something about like energy and power going like 100 miles an hour the whole time, which I love about you guys. But how do you all sit down and say, okay, let's play this drum over here, let's play that guitar over there, or that bass line over here, you know, like how do you all sit down to, like, with all this energy that you guys show in your music and live, how do you all like sit down to actually make it happen?
That's a good question.
It is a good question. Dude, it's explosive.
Every practice is really like, every practice is like we're playing live. Honestly, it's like we really bring that energy with every single practice we play. Just because, I mean, like Zane was saying, that's just our outlet. So like, whenever we practice, like the last time we recorded, we kind of just set up and we'll play live and with that same energy. You know, like we'll do the drum track and everything else will be scratch tracks, but we're playing that same intensity live. And then after that, you know, we'll lay each instrument down after that. But I mean, the energy from the get-go is still there because we're playing it live. When we play it live, we can't help but bring that energy whenever we're playing. It doesn't matter if we're playing practice or whatnot.
Yeah, it's all inspired, man. It all comes from what we're listening to, what we're going through in our lives. You know what I mean? It's all the exact right ingredients. We all have the perfect chemistry with each other individually and the group. You know what I mean? It's just like a perfect chance fucking lottery number thing that's going on. You know what I mean? I think we really hit something. And like right now we're trying to get into the studio to record what we have written for a new album, but we're fucking trying to write another album so we can get on going, like another out. Like we're sitting on so much stuff. We're like ready to go.
2 albums out.
That's awesome.
You know what
2
I mean?
albums out, 2 albums in.
That's
awesome.
I guess
eventually.
I guess right there.
I guess like everybody just kind of brings their creativity to the room, and if we all feel it, or if it's all clicking, then we'll ride with it. But if it's just not there, we'll be honest about it. Like, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
If it just doesn't work. It doesn't work.
We're pretty upfront.
Yeah, that took me a long time to get over.
Yeah.
We want all our songs to be bangers.
We use everything. We don't give a shit.
Yeah, we
want all our songs to be fucking bangers, man.
Yeah, no filler. No filler.
No, you guys are badass.
We always push each other, man. Shit, like we just push each other to be better all the time. On the creative part. And we just to put emotion into it, really, all feeling, all energy. We're pretty passionate about everything we do. We just I think that's what like motivates us the most to continue and to just create. Honestly, because we push each other and like we call each other out on each other's shit, you know. We're pretty open about what's going on musically and like within ourselves and shit. So I think that's where that energy, that raw energy comes from, like in the room, and then when we get to play it live, it just explodes, you know. So I think and we all feed off each other pretty well, like and we like put like countless hours in every week, and we just make the best of it every time we get a chance to play together, you know. That's I think that's what's most important. Like we try to make the best of what we're trying to do.
I like red, white, and brainwashed. I want to hear more.
That's
old.
There you go, Mike.
Yeah, that's an old one.
Yeah, went into the crypt.
Sounds good. It reminds me of like 80s hardcore, you know.
It's awesome.
All
right, guys. Well, I really want to bring you guys back. I know we already talked about this, but we really want to do like a whole full-on show and like in all self, when we actually going to be able to sit down and talk to you guys about everything. I got so many questions about, like, you know, the beginnings of Punk Rock Lottery with you guys, and I got the tour. I got tons of things that I want to ask you guys, but we'd really want to keep this brief session so we can give everybody else time on it as well. So we want to thank you guys. We really want to thank you for being here, spending the time with us, giving all of your stories. Everybody's doing awesome. Stay healthy, stay safe. Alyssa, keep rocking those masks. I mean, you guys are doing awesome, and definitely cannot wait to bring you guys back to keep on talking. And
Yeah.
get everything from you guys. So thank you.
Yeah,
So
when
much.
this is all over, we need to like go to your jam room or something like that and do an interview. We won't you guys do all the talking, you know what I'm saying? we'll put some duct tape
We
over
talk a
Me's
lot,
mouth
careful.
or whatever.
Sounds awesome,
Yeah.
guys. Awesome, yo.
Yep.
All right, man, guys. But I really appreciate it. Like I said, stay safe. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you all soon.
Thank you so much for having us,
so
man.
much.
And no
Yeah.
problem,
Thank
guys.
you.
Well, take care.
It was-